Introduction. The term hybrid warfare has become increasingly relevant in the past few years as a new form of aggression employed by state and non-state actors to destabilize and undermine the sovereignty of other countries. Essentially, hybrid threats combine conventional and unconventional tactics in a multifaceted manner, exploiting the vulnerabilities of a society to inflict maximum damage. The Russian annexation of Crimea in 2014, and the subsequent involvement in eastern Ukraine, represents a perfect example of this new phenomenon. In response, NATO has stepped up its capabilities and developed a comprehensive strategy to counter hybrid threats. This paper will analyze NATO's response to hybrid threats and highlight the key lessons learned from Russian tactics. Definition of hybrid warfare. Hybrid warfare is characterized by its use of a combination of tactics that go beyond traditional military force. These tactics are employed to achieve objectives such as political influence, economic disruption, and territorial expansion. In other words, hybrid threats are aimed at creating instability and chaos in the targeted country. For instance, the use of disinformation, cyber attacks, propaganda, and covert operations could be used to achieve these objectives. The goal of hybrid warfare is not to win a war outright, but rather to achieve incremental gains over the long term. Russian tactics. Russia's hybrid warfare tactics have been honed over many years of experience. Moscow's tactics in Crimea, for example, involved a combination of propaganda, disinformation, cyber attacks, and military force. The use of propaganda to sway public opinion in the region was particularly effective. Moscow spread false information through Russian-language media, social networking sites, and the internet to create the appearance that ethnic Russians were under threat in Ukraine. This narrative was used to justify a military intervention that was illegal under international law. In addition to propaganda, Russia also used cyber attacks and other disruptive tactics to weaken Ukraine's defenses. This included taking down Ukrainian power grids, websites, and other critical infrastructure systems. These attacks were complemented by the use of little green men to seize strategic positions in Crimea. The use of these unidentified soldiers created confusion and uncertainty, making it difficult for the Ukrainian government to respond effectively. NATO's response to hybrid threats. NATO has recognized the threat that hybrid warfare poses to its member states and has taken steps to improve its capabilities in this area. Specifically, NATO has taken a whole-of-government approach to tackle hybrid threats, which means employing a comprehensive strategy that includes military, diplomatic, economic, and informational tools. NATO's response focuses on enhancing situational awareness, improving intelligence sharing, increasing resilience in critical infrastructure, and developing rapid response capabilities. One of NATO's key tools in the fight against hybrid threats is the Enhanced Forward Presence (EFP) initiative. This initiative involves the deployment of multinational battle groups to NATO's eastern flank. The aim is to increase situational awareness, deter potential aggressors, and demonstrate NATO's commitment to collective defense. The EFP initiative has been enhanced by the creation of a network of forward-deployed command and control centers, a strengthened NATO response force, and improved surveillance capabilities. Lessons learned. NATO's response to hybrid threats has yielded several lessons learned. Firstly, hybrid threats require a comprehensive whole-of-government response from both NATO and its member states. This involves the use of all tools of national power to counter hybrid threats. Secondly, situational awareness and intelligence sharing are critical to detecting and responding to hybrid threats. It is essential that NATO and its member states work together to improve intelligence collection, analysis, and sharing. Thirdly, resilience is key to mitigating the effects of hybrid threats. NATO member states must invest in critical infrastructure protection, including cyber defense, energy security, and secure communications systems. Fourthly, rapid response capabilities are essential to countering hybrid threats. NATO's response force must be enhanced and interoperable with national rapid reaction forces. Finally, NATO must continue to adapt its strategies and capabilities to meet the evolving nature of hybrid threats. Conclusion. In conclusion, hybrid warfare represents a new form of aggression that requires a comprehensive response from NATO and its member states. Russia's actions in Crimea and eastern Ukraine serve as a potent example of the dangers posed by hybrid threats. NATO's response focuses on improving situational awareness, intelligence sharing, resilience, and rapid response capabilities. The lessons learned highlight the need for a whole-of-government approach to counter hybrid threats and the importance of situational awareness, intelligence sharing, resilience, and rapid response capabilities. NATO's response to hybrid threats must continue to evolve to meet the challenges posed by this new form of aggression.